flags hanging out of our house.
Yeah.
Right. You guys are going to introduce it. Hey! Yeah. Just going to basically say having our first launch day.
Nice. Welcome to the first launch day of the new Moto. Please be aware we're going to have lots of well, round to visit.
Weather.
Yeah, the weather is supposed to be sunny all day. We are expecting slight breeze, so please be careful of that. We need to make sure no children and any parents go down to that area. That is a no-go area. The track is anti-clockwise, so please make sure that whoever's riding knows which way is going.
The other thing we want to make the point of is no smoking on the track area at all. There's also going to be a quad down on that area in between the riding sessions. So when the quad goes down, we need people to move away, so there's plenty of room. Sean is going to be doing the rider debrief today to Charlotte, Ellie and Shauna. I think that's about it really. Track conditions are really good. Very little debris on the track, and let's just hope that everybody has fun. Okay. That's it. Yeah.
Can we say like...
Right. Can we do that in a minute then? Because we're going to do a rider debrief at the moment. So if we can ask you to just go up and come up on this area for me. Yeah. And then I'll just bring you, and then somebody will bring you down. If that's okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh no, we've got no flags. No. Dad's going to explain them. I forgot what the flags are. That's it. I forgot what the flags are. Yeah, well, your dad's going to do that with you now in a second.
That one's the final lap.
No, leave that in now. We need it.
And then that was the final lap.
Okay?
Which one is the final?
You come here and your dad. Sean's going to explain it all to you.
I can't remember.
I know the checkered one is for start final lap.
Yeah?
Where have you done it?
There's only the three of them.
I can't remember the other thing. The red is stop means emergency. What?
Black one.
Emergency.
What's the black one?
What?
What's the black one?
To go to the
Stop when it's safe to do so. So you come back to the stop start.
Immediately.
No, that's the red one.
Oh, red, stop immediately.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Red, stop there where you are.
Which one's
Black.
Stop immediately. No, point to the black.
Which one is it?
Which one is it?
Okay, where's the black one coming? Red one, what does that mean?
Stop immediately.
Happy with that? What does that one mean?
Check it, the final lap. And go to the
Finito.
stop.
Finished, yeah?
Yeah.
Final lap.
Okay, cool. So you're all happy with the flags, yeah? Alright.
Don't need them.
What are they?
Well, I'll let you know.
I'm going to tell you now, girls, and it's really flat. You've got knee protectors on, so if you come off, your knees are nice and safe and you're not going to get marked. Same with your elbows and your hands. And obviously, before you ride, what are you going to put on?
Helmet.
Thank you.
You have to go and get it.
No, not yet, because you're not riding yet. Okay? You can take over.
Can you tie them up properly?
Yeah.
Going on with them like that?
No, you need to. Yeah, we'll do that after. We'll do it after. Do the track lap, John. That's what Blue's from. You just explain to them that they'll have their bikes down in that waiting area, bring it to the start finish line, and that sort of thing. Yeah? So if you follow me,
the track, anti-clockwise today, yeah? Which is that way. Well, if your clock face goes that way, we're going the opposite way. Yeah? And this is where you start. So you bring your bikes on the pit area to your start box, yeah?
That one.
Yeah? You get your bikes ready here, okay? Let's go. What you want to be doing, you get around here, is just test your front brake. Yeah? Just pull it in very, very slightly just to make sure it's working before you get into the first corner. The last thing you want is the brakes not working. If you realise they're not working there, you've got a chance to stop, you see. Yeah? Set off at different times, so but at this point you're not going to be close to anybody else anyway, so the only thing you've got to worry about is where you're going, and that's it. There's a big part here which you can obviously see.
It's alright. No one, I don't think. Please? No, move them. Nobody's moved them.
Nice and good. Right, so you've got a sharp corner here. It's not that sharp, but it isn't. So obviously you want to be coming around. Basically, just straight here now. You get to this sort of middle point, you've got a chance to check where everybody else is. So from this point here, if you need to know where anyone is, do it in this straight part. But you don't need to be looking behind you in any of the bends or any of the corners, because you're just going to throw yourself off. This is a quite safe area, you'll be going straight. You can go at what speed you feel you can go at, and obviously you've got time to see where anybody else is on the track. So at this point, you should know where everybody else is, because obviously there's only 3 of you. Yeah? What'll happen, the checkered flag will be here. So once you do see this checkered flag, it means you come into the pits, which are basically straight in front of you. As soon as you see this flag come out, just test your brakes again and make sure it's still okay. You're going to in there. If you're with somebody, so don't worry. If you do get a problem, don't panic. You've got plenty of space between here and there for somebody to stop you. Obviously, you've got a certain amount of laps or a certain amount of time on the track. So it's basically carry on as you did on your first lap, second lap, third lap, fourth lap, until you're told. And obviously, marshals the points. If you can call that marshal will tell what's wrong with your bike or your gear. They'll inform you, they'll bring you on side, correct what's wrong, and then you can go back out and it's safe to do so.
So as soon as you see that check flag, you're going to come down. No. Straight out. Okay. And what are you going to do when you get straight out?
Turn your finger.
Yeah. And then
Take it.
get off. That's it. Okay, girls?
All happy with that?
Yeah, we'll do that after. You all okay? Any questions? Have a safe ride.
What if you
She's there.
See you. Marshals will see you.
But you can have real make sure your vents are open. That's fine.
If you're not comfortable with someone, we won't send you out.
If you still catch shy, you just shut off a bit and go slower. You should be alright. Okay? Thank you. Nice, very good. Keep that.
yeah? There you go, right? So that way... Yeah, believe it or
You missed it on there, you got your back turned. We're behind them, so we're like that. And then the outside of the house
just caught her coming in and the...
Inside lane.
Did you see how I went round Ellie and Charlotte?
Did you see it on that one? She goes, she looks behind and goes,
You took it me.
You two are the instigators, if you like, of this mini moto scheme. Can you tell me what the thinking was behind it and how it came about?
Okay, it started as a police action plan around Higher Shotton. I was a community police officer for Higher Shotton at the time, and we had a problem with mini motos and illegal riding for youths.
The police actually approached us at Communities First along with the Residents Association to see if we could all sort of work together and hopefully try and alleviate the problem. So that's really how it started. And that was over 3.5, nearly 4 years ago now.
The thinking behind it is really the kids, it's what the kids want to do at the moment. They don't want to be playing football, they want to be having these fast bikes. So it was to find somewhere where they could do it in a responsible manner, where there was adults there that could teach them about biking and obviously interlinking with the mechanics of the bike and teach them as well.
So we approached John Summers High School. The headmaster, Mr Rashid, was really accommodating, realised that there was an issue within Higher Shotton and most of the young people riding the bikes attended John Summers High School.
Yeah.
So Mr Rashid very kindly offered the tennis courts, which were unused on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
So between ourselves and the Residents Association, we all got together and took on the use of the tennis courts on a Saturday morning.
Can you describe to me the problem there was with illegal riding and the potential dangers for the kids?
Yeah, certainly. What the kids were doing, they were swapping these bikes for like a mobile phone or a calculator at school. They were so cheap. And obviously the bikes were not roadworthy at all. Bog tyres, and some of them didn't even have seats. And the amount of near misses and complaints from residents where kids were riding around East State because they're so low down, were nearly getting killed. So we had a lot of problems, noise nuisance as well, riding on the pavements.
There really has been a need. We know from local residents that there is a need for a group to be set up to take the mini motorbikes off the streets of Higher Shotton.
Me and Sharon ourselves went around knocking at all the doors in Higher Shotton, didn't we?
Asking residents, you know, if they're aware of the dangers and if they're aware of the nuisance. And the feedback was that, you know, they were really fed up with the bikes up and down all of their roads. So
100%
it was unanimous that they wanted the bikes off the roads, and they thought setting up of a club was the best way to do it.
And what do you think some of the long-term benefits for the children that take part could be in terms of when they're older and they start, you know, they get close to the age where they're actually, you know, considering taking a licence and going on the road? Having started this early, are there any benefits that you could see from that?
Yeah, I think with them going on the bikes early, it takes away the novelties when they're 16. You know, they're used to riding bikes, so hopefully by the time they're 16 and they get their first bike, they're not going to go riding around like illegally or fast or anything like that, because they're able to do that on the actual course in a legal way.
Part of the programme that they do today, and when they're actually involved in the club, is an educational side of it. So they will get taught the mechanics of the bike, they'll get taught about safety and about road safety as well. So we hope that that'll stay with them. And also as well, being part of a group, being part of a team, that will stay with them as well for the rest of their riding years.
Do you know how many schemes like this there are in the UK?
There are quite a few in England. We've been to see one really successful one in Durham, run by Durham Police. That again took quite a while to establish, but now it's up and running and it's extremely successful, and they have over 100 riders every month. And that's now run by parents of the group, so the police now take a sort of backseat role, don't they? And that's run by the police at Durham and by Bike Safe as well up at Durham. There isn't another one like this particular one in Wales, because this is actually set within quite a small estate and in partnership with the high school, so there isn't another one like this in Wales.
So obviously, you know, other parents in other parts of North Wales could bring their children with their mini motos, and
they can. The group have opened it up. At the moment it's quite small because it's set within Higher Shotton, but hopefully that'll grow and grow, and that was the reason now why it's called Mini Moto Cymru. Hopefully it will grow and grow beyond Flintshire.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much.
That's okay.
That's it. And bring yours.
I just think it's
What it is, what's this ring for you, don't it?
Keep it down around him, don't leave him alone.
Yeah, we want to leave him alone. We're all split a bit. We've got no help. Split a bit. I won't really love this split a bit. Here we go. Everybody gathers round a little bit more. Whoosh together. It's hyping. Whoosh. Here we go.
Whoosh!
The gentleman on the back, let's go a bit this way, sir. That's lovely. One more, please. Everybody together.
I know he's done it.
Well done. You got that?
Yeah.
Good. Thanks for that.
So am I blocking the shot?
Believe me, once you've been on here for 5 minutes, going round and round and round this track, you start to get very tired. So we found that 5 minutes is the best that we can get out of you, so that every lap you do, you have full confidence.
You're wonderful, fly so fly, running like a supermodel. Baby, you got it all, and my head's in control, and I want it all, no, no. So honey, let me love you down. There's so many ways to love you, baby, I can break you down. There's so many ways to love you, got me like, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. I found you finally, you make me want.
How you heard about this, and then how you got involved.
Basically, I got involved with the whole of the mini moto scene 12 years ago now, and I won 2 British Championships doing that. And it was through a friend at one of the PR girls at British Superbikes. He's friends with Lucille Adams, the lady that's helped these guys with the training and setup. And it was basically word of mouth, and she referred me on to Lucy. Lucy rang me up, and I think it's a great cause, you know. I grew up without anything like this, and I think it's great to get the kids off the streets and give them some sort of training and a bit of help with regards to just how everything works with regards to riding a bike. And I think that's going to help kids appreciate things more. You know? And if they can understand how they work and come to specially arranged events like this, I think it's really going to help the community. It's going to keep them off the streets, you know. They're not going to get the bikes taken off them, and it's a nice, safe environment with a great group of people as well. They've really welcomed me into the group, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
So, from your perspective, having gone on to racing, what kind of benefits can you see in terms of, you know, for the kids, you know, going forward? As opportunities and so on. The earlier they can get some experience is better, isn't it?
That's it. The earlier the kids can get on the bikes, the better, really. Like, I didn't start racing anything or even sitting on a motorbike till I was 15, and I've turned it into a profession. I've been very lucky, you know. If kids can get on the bikes now, I think 9's the start age limit at this. It's great for the kids to start getting an understanding of the bikes, get familiar with them, how things work, and they can build on that then. So when they've finished school, they can start focusing on maybe following my footsteps and having a career in motorbike racing. To do that, the earlier they can get them on the bikes, the better, and I think it'll help them appreciate it more as well.
Thank you very
Okay.
So just have a conversation with me and just ignore the camera for now.
Okay.
So,
nice camera.
Thank you. So how did you get involved in this out of curiosity anyway?
We actually got involved at a party at our house, and it was Sean's suggestion to set up a mini moto club.
It's one of them. We all had a few beers, like, as you do, and basically we come up with the idea of getting the kids off the streets. So obviously where we live at the moment, they're all over the streets. They're all over the place. Kids have been on the streets for years, haven't they? At the end of the day, and I think a point in time's come now where somebody needs to do something to get them off the streets. So basically, we've come up with this idea, basically.
And then Sam and Mark ran away with it and did the organisation.
Took it to the next level, so to speak. And we've got to this level where we are now.
3 years later.
It took a long time, like.
So from your perspective, you're a biker yourself.
Yeah.
So getting your kids involved in something that you love, what's that from your perspective?
It's great. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't want my kids doing what other kids are doing. It wouldn't happen anyway, but obviously with this going on at the moment, they have got somewhere to do it safely.
I think we're lucky though, aren't we? We've got 2 girls.
Yeah.
So, and they're not big bike enthusiasts themselves, and they weren't until, I mean, our youngest is one of the demo riders here today, and she has now become a complete and utter bike enthusiast through the club and through the training and stuff, hasn't she? But it's really nice to see her, and it's given her some confidence, and seeing her develop that way as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's got the development skills as well, isn't it?
And going on when they're older, you feel a bit more confident when they actually decide if they want to go into bikes themselves, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they know they can have a lot of knowledge before they actually go for the CBT. You know, the more information, the more knowledge they can gain before they get to that point, the better as well for them. Which is another example of what we're doing, isn't it, really?
Yeah, that's the other side of the club. It's not just about providing them with a safe riding area for them to go on the bikes. It's about taking them into the classroom, teaching them some mechanics and maintenance, and trying to get rid of this awful new generation of biker that we've got, where they have no respect for the road or respect for themselves, riding around in t-shirts, shorts, that kind of thing. So it's just teaching them that next step in and getting them prepared for the CBT and prepared for the open road and trying to do away with that generation of biker. So that's the other really good thing about this club is that as well. It's teaching them other things as well as giving them somewhere to ride. We don't just want to do that, we want to make it a big complete package for them.
That's great. Okay.
I'll hate it, whatever it looks like.
I'll play it all back to you now.
Oh no.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah? That's great. So I think we've got a Facebook page, haven't we?